Welcome to a brand new video. So today I am going to be building a miniature Cinderella castle, well, more of a Cinderella inspired castle. So my very good friend Zozosparkle is a fantastic streamer on Twitch, and I love building her homes, and so she's currently playing the Disney Princess Challenge, and if you haven't had a chance, I definitely go recommend giving her some love and watching. So she was in need of a new, right now, a new castle. So I went ahead and built her a miniature version of Cinderella's castle on her request. So I took some inspiration on the outside of the build, but overall it is a little bit free-handed and also semi-inspired. So yeah, here I am building like a castle wall around the castle. And if you look at pictures, I was looking at references, so I apologize for some of the pauses in the video. That there's a giant tower right on top, and there's a bunch of different towers, and unfortunately I couldn't put 1,000,000 towers because of the size of the lot, but I was able to put a good sufficient amount. And I took a lot of inspiration for the roof. So here you see me starting to roof the castle and making it, the castle's fairly symmetrical. Even when you kind of look at pictures, it's fairly symmetrical. I think it just makes it easier, and it's just very beautiful and a very classic castle that is known to everyone. So I definitely wanted to make sure there was tons of towers to be seen. So this house is technically 3 bedrooms, but there is a servant's quarter as well, so that the servant, aka Cinderella in the beginning, is kind of sort of put in there so that she doesn't use the main entrance of the house and kind of goes straight into the kitchen, into her room. And very, very small and very, very tight and very, very like plain, but she eventually does live in this castle all by herself with her Prince Charming and 2 kids. So the house colors are gonna all be blue, but I decided to put like this stone wall. So in the photos that I looked at, like there's the walls, and then the roof is blue, but unfortunately we don't have like a good blue roof in The Sims, and apparently this color roof that I have on there is blue. So anyways, we'll pretend it's blue. It looks more like gray to me, but there's definitely a lot of blue on the inside as a homage to our beautiful princess. So here I'm knocking down a bunch of walls to ensure that so I can like start floor planning later, trying to set up how I want everything to be, and keeping everything open. So I was really confused why there was this tiny corner of the roof showing, but then I realized that it was like a separate room, so I had to like rebuild the room to make sure it was like all one room. It's kind of weird. Sims be weird like that sometimes. But anyways, so you see I'm kind of building like a secret passageway, I guess. So she'll have like a side entrance that she can go straight into the kitchen. So because Cinderella is going to be doing all the cooking and the cleaning and everything in between. I unfortunately couldn't use laundry day in this build because Zoe doesn't have laundry day. She will have it soon, but not while she's playing this challenge. So I accommodated, of course. But Cinderella will be doing all the cooking and cleaning around the house, especially around the cat and dog and just everyone in general. So she has access straight to the kitchen and kind of nowhere else, and also the outside garden space. So here I'm trying to figure out, I was thinking of having like a whole path going around, like a servant hallway going all around all the rooms, but I decided that was kind of unnecessary, and also it just made the rooms bigger. And then for a hot sec, you'll see me, I totally forgot there was a third floor of this castle, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, the bathroom was the weirdest shape, and then I realized, wait, there's a third floor, what am I doing? So you see me here kind of fiddling around trying to figure out how I want everything to go, and then I realize, wait, there's a third floor and I need access to that third floor. So you'll see me a bit trying to fit in stairs. Here we are. I tried to put them right behind the stairs, but then I ended up just putting them right across, so there'll be a little hallway leading up to the stairs. So one side of the house is slightly large, like one room is slightly larger, but I feel like it compensates with having a smaller bathroom. I don't know about you, but I'd rather have a smaller room and a bigger bathroom. So whichever kid gets that room. So you'll see Cinderella through her servant hallway has ladders going to her room, and then a ladder to the bathroom, and then a ladder to a beautiful study up on the highest tower in the house, which I just think is so beautiful, and actually really, like, it would suck to go up a bunch of ladders, but I think she gets a beautiful view of Newcrest overall. So she has a little kind of tucked away, she doesn't have any windows, it's kind of sad, but she won't be spending a lot of time in her bedroom anyways, because she will be doing lots of chores and cleaning. So this is me just making final edits to the overall structure. I decided to put roofing over the walls, and you'll see later I will be editing the walls. I decided that, like, I don't want them to be like a tile thick and just want one wall. So soon you'll see me playing with that a little bit, because I felt like it took away too much from the backyard and it didn't really like make sense that it should be a tile thick, because I was thinking almost making like secret passages in this castle, but I felt like it might be too much, and so I didn't do that. So I kind of did some modifications. So the only windows Cinderella has for her own are on the topmost 4th floor of this castle, and she has the tallest tower, and she has a computer up there. Very lucky gal. So anyways, this is me starting off the kitchen. So you see I put that door there, but you'll see I'll put the door on the outside of the castle, because in my head she wouldn't use the main entrance, because she is not good enough for that. So I made the kitchen in the back of the house, and there's a door, so she goes through the secret entrance and into the kitchen, because she doesn't need any entrance to anywhere else, because she's just gonna be cleaning and stuff, so she can go through the kitchen to the other rooms if she pleases. But besides that, she only has access to the kitchen and her rooms. So I wanted this house to feel kind of more traditional, with like everything being kind of closed off. So you will see how I put archways to separate the living room, the dining room, and the entryway. This castle isn't super big, so there is not too much furniture, and I didn't want to overly clutter it because the space is so small. But overall, I felt like it turned out really nice. And you see, starting here, I start doing more of the blue accents, and this is me just figuring out doors, kind of placing some filler furniture just to figure it out. How the space is gonna look, making sure there's room for everything, kind of doing a count on everything. So there, I move the door to the other side, and here you'll see me, I'm gonna, like, the towers, like, no one will have access to the towers, if that makes sense. Like, the towers are kind of just gonna be on their own, but I'm deleting the walls because I just felt like it was too much, like it was not necessary. But I did keep the roof pieces on there because I felt like it would make sense, because technically it should be like a tile. But I don't know if I'm making any sense. But anyways, I just felt like it added some more space to the backyard, since the backyard is small already. Oh, excuse me. I was thinking of making the whole floors marble. I thought it might look really cool, but then I decided against it. I felt like hardwood floors would just be better, and I was thinking of having like stone floors, like making it more old-timey, but I felt like wooden floors just was the way to go ultimately for this build. But I do leave Cinderella, like the passageway that she has is just concrete because they didn't bother to do anything there because it's a servant's quarter. I wanted to fit a piano, but it just wouldn't fit. The room was way too small, but that's okay. I do fit in a chess table as an activity, and there's just room for everyone because Cinderella does need to have a party. So a semi-large dining room for everyone. And the whole house is blue, like I said, just as an homage to Cinderella, the beautiful princess. And just adding light fixtures and stuff like that. I felt like if I was able to use Jungle Adventure, a lot of the light fixtures would have worked really well in here. But unfortunately, so it doesn't have that, but that's okay. We make do with what we've got, and there's so many beautiful chandeliers that you can use in base game and in other packs as well that she does have. So I used like these classy little chandeliers that I think are super pretty, and I love using them in different like more period type of builds, like more colonial or historical or old-timey, so it fit perfect in this type of build. The chandeliers, which I loved, and so I wanted to make a pink and purple room, but I ended up changing the purple to red because it matched the wallpaper better. So that's where the stepsisters would be, and once the stepsisters and the evil stepmother leave, Cinderella will get the master bedroom with her very, very beautiful, very handsome Prince Charming, and she will have her children. I believe Zoe's gonna have Tiana and Alice, because she wants to do the like Gen 2.5, because this is a 10 gen challenge, so she wants to do the like optional generations. So she's gonna do Alice from Alice in Wonderland, and then Tiana is like the next generation. So she will probably change those rooms to probably teal, blue color, and green later to match those children's themes, of course. But every room is fairly simple. There's a desk in the towers because I thought it'd be so cool to like have a desk in there to study. Like imagine being a kid and having that, like pretty awesome. And a dresser and just the basic necessities, and both of them have very large, very big bathrooms with a bathtub and a shower and anything a girl needs. So you saw me place Cinderella's bed in there. It's literally just the bed and a tiny living dresser, because Cinderella doesn't need much and doesn't get much until later in life when she becomes an amazing, beautiful princess, when she marries her prince. Anyway, so you see me sticking with the red and pink theme of just having the bathrooms match the bedrooms, kind of, and just putting in bathtub, shower. I wanted both a bathtub and a shower because I felt like as a royal, you will be taking baths and showers. So you see me going around messing with all of that, putting up mirrors, toilet paper, towels, all the fun bathroom necessities. I then go ahead and put up some paintings around the house. I used the very, very expensive paintings, of course, with a lot of gold and silver frames, just making it very beautiful and classy and very, not like old-fashioned, but in a way, yes. So here you see me going up to the master bedroom, the 3rd floor, which is absolutely stunning. It is blue. The bed is blue and everything is blue themed in there, of course. And There's going to be a nice little lounge to sit up there and everything a queen and king will need, as well as a very, very beautiful bathroom. So I'm put a little sitting area, so because the space is so large, and there will also be a desk with a computer, even though in the olden times they wouldn't have computers, but it's basically mandatory in Sims. So there's a computer, and I believe I put a bookshelf as well, and I put very pretty wallpaper, blue wallpaper everywhere, and a nice rug as well underneath the bed to match. And I love using this crown molding style wallpaper. I think it's so pretty in The Sims, and I love the color blue in The Sims. It just looks so good, so I was really happy to make this more of a blue colored home, in a sense, since it matched Cinderella perfectly. So anyways, here you see me going on to the master bathroom, where there will be a tub and everything, and a shower and a toilet and a sink and everything they will possibly need. Very, very beautiful, very, very like elegant, and I love the foot tubs. I feel like they must have had those a lot in the long time ago's medieval times, where I feel like this princess is from. So everyone has nice beds, and I gave Cinderella a nice bed because I hate giving Sims like the crappy beds, because then they don't sleep well and then they barely function. So they were nice to Cinderella, I guess, unlike in the movie. So here you see me now. I'm going to go on to landscaping, a nice pebbled path, and of course they're going to need a mailbox. And I left the landscaping fairly minimal because I felt like, well, not super minimal, I just felt like they wouldn't have too much on the outside as like decoration. Like, because I feel like Cinderella is super duper humble, and since this is her future home, I don't think she would be super flashy in showing off everything. So I felt like even though she lives in a castle, she wouldn't try to draw too much towards it. So just some flowers in the front, trees, and very, very simple and very, very pretty. You'll see in a bit I try to raise the castle up on a foundation because I felt like it would make more sense, but I forgot that the walls were connected, so then the walls came up, but then I lowered it a little too much, so you'll see later there'll be like kind of a divot, and here you'll see that, and I had to fix it, and then I was confused on why the path didn't come back, but I just realized I had to just paint over it again, but that's okay, figured that out. So I put a pool in the back because I feel like is it a Sims build without a pool? I put some trees and a nice just barbecue place because I feel like the Sims would like to do parties out here with like family. And I almost forgot about the animals. So here you see me filling this. I put the dog bowl in a cat bowl, and I put a doggy bed and a cat tree as well. I think I forgot a litter box, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I did. So, yeah, don't forget a litter box. That was my bad. And then this is me. And these are the screenshots. Thanks, guys.